welcome to a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in this sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide. Conference supremacy in play. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To the air, it's Nelson. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's strong. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Hardy. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Back to throw. It's Russell. The ball is picked off.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding space at the 20. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking for some space. It's Hardy. Picks up the force, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. The 30. At the 20. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Young. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
He's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks through the tackle. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Nelson. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The sure hands. It's strong. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Notre Dame looking to convert on fourth down here. Toss play to the outside. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Pitch to the back. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Finally goes out of bounds, but a huge play by this offense to wrap up the first quarter. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short game. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
He keeps it on a design run. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The back's got it. Breaks into open space. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring them down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Russell. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's got it. Touchdown.
You put 5 wide receivers in your formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Bringing it out. It's Young. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Williams. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Gonna run it. It's Brown. Powering through. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. They'll bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some...
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. See if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Larson. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Strong. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trapped again in the pocket. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Alabama. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the 3rd quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the back now goes in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. He finds some space. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Empty set now, 5 wide. this. It's Nelson. He escapes the pocket. Sure hands. It's strong. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that one's picked off. What a play. He can go. And it's a solid return after the interception.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
Yeah, I think this defense is so concerned about this running back who's already over 100 yards. They lost sight of the quarterback. Good job by the quarterback keeping himself and reminding this defense, oh, yeah, I can run too.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, tie. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. A deep shot right down the middle. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Bama. There was no catching him that time.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and the bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Back to throw. It's Nelson. Caught over the middle. It's Strong. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
That's caught. It's Strong. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Finds his man. It's Strong. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, grew up behind the receiver.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He'll take a deep shot here. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They're going to run the option. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter.
Notre Dame, 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick pass. The catch is made. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Looks to the left for a quick throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick 6 there, but a great play.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And that's good enough for a first down.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. He's bringing it back. Across midfield. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's looking to scramble. Makes the catch downfield. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. We'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Designed quarterback run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Murphy. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the second sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of this defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Pitches to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable third and short.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown time. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. To throw, it's Nelson. Nice grab. It's Williams.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Has his tip with the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all... The big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a late deep shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. This offense is still clicking.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Young. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Looking for the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game.